Okay, welcome to your liver flush video. What we have here is Global Health or Dr. Edward Group's Liver Flush Cleanse Kit. What you're going to have included in this kit is high polyphenol olive oil. You're going to have a herbal tincture that has a number of different herbs like milk thistle, reishi mushrooms, yellow dock, turmeric, etc. And then you're going to have a turmeric tincture as well. The last two things that you'll need in this is oxy powder, which is ozonated magnesium oxides. And so this is really going to help your body have clean bowel movements. And then the last thing that's included here is food grade Epsom salts. Very intense, my least favorite part of the cleanse, but doable. Okay, so what's going to happen is this is a little bit more involved than some of the other flushes because this is a 5-day process. Now, by the way, if you do not want to spend the $94, I think it's $94 with shipping to get this, which I highly recommend you do. If you don't want to do that, you just need some high polyphenol olive oil. And I would recommend getting a little bit of magnesium, but you don't even need it. You really just need high polyphenol olive oil and some Epsom salts. You might not get as strong a result, but I've seen many people do it just that way. Either way, you should do a little bit of a diet for the 5 days before you do your flush. So, Dr. Edward Group recommends starting 5 days out with a diet. He has a really nice pamphlet here. It's going to explain everything that you need to do. Essentially, each day you're going to take the herbal tincture along with the turmeric tincture, 5 dropperfuls 3 times a day. So you're going to be taking 15 droppers per day. From there, you're going to make sure that you are on a diet that certainly does not have any processed foods and is very light on any meats. In fact, he recommends just doing plant proteins. If you can incorporate as many as these fruits and vegetables that soften or encourage liver cleansing as you can, including apples, artichokes, asparagus, avocados. I'll let you read the whole thing. And you're going to do that for 4 days total. Okay, so you're going to do that diet for 4 days. And then on the 5th day, 2 hours before you go to sleep, you're going to take this Epsom salt in warm water. You're going to drink the whole thing down. This part does not feel too good. It's probably my least favorite part of this cleanse. Once you've done that, you're going to wait 2 hours. You're going to drink this entire bottle of high polyphenol olive oil. Some people really don't like that. I don't mind it so much, but some people will mix it with lemon juice or grapefruit juice. I forgot to mention, every day you're going to be taking this magnesium oxide at night before you go to sleep. On this day, the final day, you're going to be taking your Epsom salts 2 hours before you go to bed, high polyphenol olive oil, drink the whole thing down. Right as you're going to bed, you're going to lay on your right side with your knees up towards your chest for about a half hour, and then you can stretch out and just go to sleep. The moment you wake up in the morning, around 6 a.m., 5 a.m., something like that. If you wake up a little bit later, that's fine. Just the moment you wake up, you're going to take 6 of these, the oxy powder in the morning. And then again, wait for the magic to happen. You can go ahead, have your day like your normal day, drink some water. I usually like to drink my water with a little bit of salt in it. And usually around mid-morning for me is when I'll have my first bowel movement. And that's when you're going to do a major release. Again, depending on how hardcore you are, you could again get a cheap colander and you could sift out and look at how many liver or gallbladder stones you release, the big green stones. On the first one, I think I released about 100. Some of them were small, some of them were huge. Second one, it was maybe a little bit less than 100, but they even seem bigger on the second one. Some people, it takes 6 to have a result like that, or 3 or 4 or 5 to have a result like that. I had some big results on my first couple, and since then, keeps on coming. It's a gift that keeps on giving. But I had some pretty strong results on my first 2. It's one of those ones that makes you feel lighter right away. You're going to feel much brighter, much happier. Your body's going to be able to process things much more easily. Going to give you a lot of energy right off the bat. So I highly recommend this one. If you can't do that, just get some good high polyphenol olive oil. Get some food grade Epsom salts. That's all you really need. You could get some magnesium oxide. And if you want to try something like turmeric or liver softening foods, you could. Just one final tip on the first one that I ever did that I had a really big result. Actually, I did this on the second time too, and I had read this tip somewhere else. I got a juicer, a masticating juicer, although you could probably use a regular juicer as well. I got a big thing of green apples, and I would juice them every single morning and drink green apple juice. I heard it really softens the liver. Second time I did this, I did the same thing, but I just waited until the last day, drank a lot of green apple juice, and that's been my go-to ever since I've started doing these, is I just drink green apple juice at some point during this cleanse, and it seems to really help to flush out those liver stones. So that's just another tip from me that you can try. All right, I'll see you in the next lesson.